Class, how are we doing? I bet you didn't think you'd hear from me today, but just your lucky you will. Alright, today, actually yesterday with the guided notes, we are starting the United States and Canada Part 2. Today we will continue the second part of our United States and Canada unit. For today, Wednesday, November 4th, just a few announcements here before we get started. If you had a presentation to do today, you will present tomorrow. Obviously, I am gone today, and I don't want the sub to feel that they need to grade your presentation. I'm sure they would do a great job at that, but just something that I want to do, so we will be presenting tomorrow. We will continue and go over the guided notes in class tomorrow as well. Alright, you will get about 10 minutes to work on them. And if you need more than that, you should do this as homework. The link is right here below. If you click on this link, you'll get brought to the guided notes from class on Tuesday. So today we're going to focus on the idea of migration. To review, migration is the movement from one place to another. That could be the movement of anything. In this case, we're going to be looking at people as they move from one place to another, also called emigration and immigration. Most people in our country, the United States, have ancestors that migrated to our country. My family has ancestry from Norway, France, Italy, and a variety of other countries throughout Europe. In class today, you will be looking at what pulls people to a country and what pushes people away from a country. Again, today, our goal will be that we will be able to answer the question of what pulls people towards a country and what pushes people away from a place. Quickly here, let's do a little check. On a sheet of notebook paper, write down the following things. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Take out a sheet of notebook paper. On this sheet of paper, you should write 3 things that pulled you to school today. 3 things that pulled you to school today. So 3 things from the school that brought you to school. 3 reasons you came to school today. Alright? On that same sheet of paper, I want you to write down 3 things that pushed you away from where you were before you came to school today. That could be your house, that could be your grandparents' house, a friend's house, aunt and uncles, etc. So again, 3 things that pulled you to school today, and 3 things that pushed you away from where you were before you came to school today. I want you to take 3 or 4 minutes for this, and I'm going to pause my recording, so I want you to pause the video at this time. Alright, welcome back. Hopefully you all wrote down the 3 things that pulled you to school today, and 3 things that pushed you away. Next, I want you to turn and talk to the people around you about the pushes and pulls that brought you to school today. Turn to your left, turn to your right, turn somewhere, talk with someone, groups of 2, groups of 3, however, whatever it might look like. This is very informal. Just turn and talk to the people around you about the things that pushed you towards school, or pushed you away from where you were before school, and what pulled you to school today. And pause the video. Now that you've shared with the people around you, I want 3 or 4 people to share 1 push and 1 pull that brought them to school today. So call on 3 or 4 people, volunteers, get the hands up. Who wants to share 1 push and 1 pull, 1 push and 1 pull that brought them to school today? Pause the video and share your answers. Excellent. Thank you for your participation. Next, as we preview our assignment here that you'll be working on for the rest of the class period, when people migrate away from a country, that's called emigration, and enter a new country, which is called immigration, there are both pushes and pulls that brought them to that new country. Today, we'll be looking at We'll be looking at different groups of people that migrated from a country to the United States over the course of our history. So we'll be looking at groups of people that migrated from a country towards and into the United States over the course of American history. Here's the assignment for today, and you'll have the entire class period to work on this, and I'm going to give a big disclaimer here. I do not expect people to finish this today. I do not expect you to finish this today. In your group, which will be found on the slides to follow, you will be creating a poster that showcases the push and the pull of migration. Alright, so what you need to include is the following. Who is this group of people? Who are they? What are they? Where are they from? Number 2, what pushed them away from their home? Give details. What were some reasons that in this part of American history, this group of people were pushed from their homes? Alright, number 3, what pulled them to the United States? I want specific details about what pulled these people away from their country towards the United States. I want some statistics on how many came here. And then finally, what has this group of people, what has their impact been on our country today? What has been their impact on our country today? At this time, I want you to slowly dismiss first 1 through 10, then 11 through 20, then 21 through 30 to go get your Chromebooks. You'll be working with the groups that you can find on the next slide. The substitute can pull this up as I have another tab with the actual presentation there. Once with your group, remember what a good group member looks like and what a good group looks like. I want you to share in the workload, and you will need to do a little researching as you prepare to create your poster today. You should use colors. I've put crayons, colored pencils, and markers on my on the counter over by the windows, so you can use those utensils. All right, but I want Chromebooks 1 through 10, then 11 through 20, and then 21 through 30 to go get their Chromebooks, and then sit with your group. You can sit wherever you want. Move the desk as necessary within the room, and make sure the desk gets back to where it needs to be with 5 minutes left in class. Thank you, good luck, and we will see you in class on Thursday.